Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bethany, and on this channel we talk about deconstructing from toxic religion, and we also shine a light on problematic Christian influencers, especially if they are exploiting their children on social media. And around here we are snarky with substance, meaning we are going to make fun, we will poke fun, we will make fun, we will laugh at you, but that is because there's always an underlying deeper meaning behind our snark. Right? So today we are actually going to talk about Brittany Dawn. We have not seen and or heard from her in a while, it seems like, and there's no particular reason I wanted to do a video on her. just some comfort snark, you know what I mean? So we're gonna watch one of her videos. She uploaded about 3 videos in the last month or so. She has not been consistent whatsoever, which, like, boring for us, but I guess good for her because she is not coming full out. And well, I want to say she's not coming out and like fully exploiting her pregnancy, which means in my opinion she might exploit her child and, you know, turn into a family blogger. But if we look here, quite literally every single video since she has been pregnant has been about pregnancy. And then before pregnancy, it was IUI, right? And then a little bit before the IUI was the fostering. And then it just, everything is leading up to Brittany Dawn becoming a family vlogger. Right now, put it in the comments below if you think that she is going to turn into a family vlogger. Okay, this is my prediction. I think this is going to become like a family, the Basham family thing, to where they have said before, well, Brittany Dawn and Jordan have said before, like, they don't know if they're gonna show their baby on camera, which should have been a hard freaking no, which, like we have talked about before, her saying that their dogs are none of our business, and then the stuff that she's been through on social media, oh my god, that should have been a hard no. So that's just validating the knowing that we have that it's all about money, right? So I think it's going to be a Basham thing, to where they said, oh, everything that we put out on social media is not going to be about the baby. We're still going to do our fun vlogging things. And then you look at their channel and quite literally everything is about pregnancy, and as soon as she had the kid, about the baby. So because she is monetizing her pregnancy right now, which I do have to give her some props here, that she did wait until she was further along. But I do also think that if she had miscarried again, that she would have also monetized that, because she's proven that once before. So, well, twice before, actually. The second one was the really bad miscarriage. And she monetized the absolute, I don't know, she just monetized the absolute crap out of it. And she is still monetizing it to this day. Right? So I really think that if something tragic were to happen, which, like, let me add that in there, I do not wish that upon anybody, let's be clear, I really think she would have monetized that. Okay, so I think she's going to turn into a family vlogger. It was just crazy because whatever Jordan's job is, which none of us actually know, but she alludes to something to do with sex trafficking, you would have thought, you know, being the man of the house, he would have said, absolutely not, you're not filming our kid. So hopefully that happens. But since she's been proven to monetize this whole entire pregnancy, I'm thinking that she is going to, oh, full day with baby. Look what we did with baby today. Come with us with the baby. You know, I think that's what the content is gonna be like. Okay, so she recently did full day. We're going to do that one. Full day of eating in the 3rd trimester. And then she has another one. 3rd trimester, bump date test, and our baby shower. And then another one, our baby shower. And then the nursery reveal, which I am sure it is colorless. It is beige upon beige. I'm just looking at this before I was pressing play. And of course she has links to every supplement. This is what it's going to happen to. That she is going to become the mommy vlogger. So she's going to have all of the everything that she has for her baby is going to be monetized for her. I mean, look, the prenatal papaya enzyme, magnesium, all those things. I mean, some of them are on Amazon, which it's simply like to put it in your storefront. That's super simple, but whatever, still. And ancestral supplements, everything is linked in the description below. Okay, go.
Hello YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. I am starting this video a little bit later in the day. It's like 1 o'clock right now, this full day of eating, but I've been videoing all of my meals so far into the day, so you guys can see everything that I'm...
Bro, I'm gonna zoom in on her bottom lashes, okay? In what 2005 world, 2007 to 10 world are you doing with your bottom freaking lashes, dude? I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 5 and 6 are stuck together. I just count 5 hairs. Dude. What? And why are you wearing a hat that says, sorry about my husband. Sorry about my husband. That's not cute.
Eating. I wanted to film this because it's definitely changed. Like, my diet has switched up a little bit. My calories are higher, obviously, because baby is growing and needs more as I am literally nearing this birth of this child, which has just been wild. I've also been crying today for a certain reason, and it wasn't happy tears. So maybe I will film another little video at some point today and talk about that and be really vulnerable with you guys. I'm not gonna start crying again. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. There's just some things about pregnancy that are really hard, and I don't want this full day of eating video to become that. So
like your anatomy scare, that was pretty hard, where you had to make sure that the baby's head was there even though your doctor said the baby was perfectly fine. Still pisses me off.
We're gonna separate the two. I'm gonna focus on telling you guys what I'm eating. I'm actually dressed and going to the gym right now. I just got some work done. Had a little bit of a slower morning. I woke up late, let myself sleep in. I've been sleeping a lot more lately. Exhaustion levels are literally through the roof right now. So I'm just...
Dude, this thing is gonna be the end of me. This doesn't make any sense. God.
To my body, sleeping more if I need to, allowing myself the grace to go to bed earlier, sleep in when I can. And I got a little bit, it kind of was nice, I got a little bit of an appetite before I walked out of the door to head to the gym. My little snack, pre-workout snack, is actually going to be this Alani new protein bar. I think it has like 18 or 20 grams of protein, something like that. 16, just kidding. 16 grams of protein. That's been my main focus this whole pregnancy, is protein. As far as my first 2 meals go, I woke up this morning and I've been really loving these yogurts that I found at HEB. They're called Ratio Protein Yogurt or something like that, and they have like 25 grams of protein, so I've been doing those in the morning with like some fruit and some almond butter. So that's what my first meal was. It just feels like a super quick, easy, well-balanced-ish meal. It's got healthy fats in it, it's got vitamins and minerals from the fruit, and then obviously protein with the yogurt. I just haven't...
Okay. Pregnancy is beautiful, right? And I think I talked about this before. Pregnancy is beautiful. Whatever. I'm super happy when women are pregnant. That's awesome. Happy for you. It does not automatically mean that I want to see your bare belly. Nope. Doesn't mean it. Unless you are a woman close to me, I don't want to see your bare belly. I don't. I really don't. I just it's not that it is gross, because it's not the right word. It just kind of like, I feel it is the same feeling I get if you're wearing like a tube top and everything is exposed. I just feel like, oh, like I shouldn't be looking at it, because it's your body, and it's the body that you're usually like covering everything at, because when you just have your bare belly, it's just like your boobs that are covered, right? Like, I just feel like, oh, I shouldn't look at it. It doesn't automatically mean everybody wants to look at your belly, and it also doesn't automatically mean that it is now appropriate to show. You know what I'm saying? Because in any other situation, it would be immodest to show your midriff, to just have your boobs covered and your whole entire midsection to be exposed. But because you're growing, that automatically means it's no longer not appropriate. Like, that doesn't make sense. I don't want to see it.
In a place where I'm like in the mood to cook lately. Like, it's just not a thing right now. And Jordan has been so gracious with me. It's just so sweet. That's a whole different thing that could also make me cry. It's just like how my husband has loved me through this pregnancy so far. My second meal, we made some avocado toast. Jordan's working from home today. Love when he gets to work from home some days. And so we made some avocado toast. Jordan was actually like, I'm gonna make it for you, which is really sweet, because
Bro, this dude.
And was like, I don't have much of an appetite.
Bros, whatever. Bros gained some weight. Yep. Bros gained some weight. There's a reel of him, and I like had to look at it twice. I'm like, oh, buddy. Because if she's looking at him all the time, she may not notice. Obviously, but it's either, I don't know, baby weight from her, and like, you know, kind of whatever, or I don't know, man, but it's definitely happening. Which, if he is in a, love me, hate me, don't care, if he is in a law enforcement, authority type position, if he is in whatever military, which he's not in the military, but according to Brittany Dawn, he works with a lot of military people. I don't know if he's a contractor. I don't know what he's doing, but whatever he is doing, if it involves any police work, any military, whatever, you need to uphold a level of physical ability, of physical appearance and ability, because you can look like you're strong and fit, but if you can't do the thing, then it's pointless. But when you are, and I'm speaking from if he's actually in a position like that, if you're in a position like that, it should be a requirement, and it is your duty to uphold that certain physical eliteness to do the job, and not just to do the job, but to do the job well. And I don't think that's what's happening.
I know I need to eat, so we made 2 pieces of Ezekiel bread with mashed avocado on top and 1 egg for a little bit of protein, but there's also protein in the Ezekiel bread. So that was my lunch, and then like I said, I'm about to eat this for my pre-workout snack, I guess. Not exactly what I would like prefer to eat as a pre-workout snack, but you know, we're getting protein in. These Alani Nu protein bars are pretty good, I will say. I'm not a big fan of like eating protein bars every day because there's just chemicals and junk in them, which red food dye just got banned in the US and it has to go into effect officially in 2027. So like, we're making steps in the right direction, you guys, but yeah. Okay, workout done. I just got home from the gym. I made a smoothie with coconut water, frozen pineapple, frozen cherries, banana, collagen, and flaxseed. I think that's everything. Sometimes I'll add in chia seeds because chia seeds are so good for you, but I like to let them soak a little bit because that's kind of what you're supposed to do, and they're easier to digest that way. So protein, collagen, healthy carbs, healthy fats, and then I'm also, this is a weird combination, I'm also gonna do 2 mozzarella string cheeses because these have been hitting the spot lately. Healthy fat, protein. Super easy to get protein protein in with a couple or a few of these. And then I have to go to the chiropractor and get adjusted. And last time I got adjusted, I had a contraction. So we'll see how today goes. Okay, heading to the chiropractor. Like I said last.
Is there no meat? Well, okay. Well, her being pregnant, she may not be able to intake a lot of meat because it might make her, I don't know. Does cheese have protein in it? Yes. Is it a great source of protein? Not great. It's okay. It's not the greatest. So if she is saying that I'd be more critical if she wasn't pregnant, because I can understand some foods just will not sit well. So if her main focus is protein, I would be basing the meals around some meat source, and that's not happening. But again, she is pregnant, so it could just be like a palate thing right now. But if protein is that important, let's say she wasn't pregnant. If protein is very, very important, and you're trying to base your foods around the protein, 100% base it around some meat source. That's going to be it's going to be so much easier to hit your protein if you're eating meat versus eating everything like besides meat.
That I went and got adjusted, which was last week. I hadn't been adjusted in like 2 or 3 weeks, and I had a actual contraction. It just really caught me off guard. I had to sit there for a minute and like catch my breath, and I had a midwife appointment right after, and they were like, yep, very normal after chiropractor adjustments. I was like, noted, got it, didn't know that. So that being said, I'm going into it this time fully expecting that I will probably have another contraction, because we also just finished our birth classes.
Why is she getting it adjusted? Okay, I have a love-hate relationship with a chiropractic as a practice. If y'all don't know, it was completely made up. However, I have a very, it's kind of quacky, but then I have a very personal story of a best friend that I had, no longer, whatever. When we were freshmen in high school, we were in band together. We were out on the football field about to do whatever, and then she collapsed and started seizing, and it was really, really scary. So we took her to the hospital. They had to sedate her because she would not stop seizing, and then they did neurological scans. She was in the hospital for a good while, seizing off and on. It was crazy. And so we would have to administer medicine. And so when we went to school, if she would start seizing during the class, they would come and get me, and I'd go to her classroom, which was about the same time during the day, and we would help administer medicine. Because her mom cleared me to whatever, doesn't matter. So, any hoodles, all that happening neurologically, everything was fine. They did not know where the seizures were coming from. Then she gets adjusted one time, and she never had a seizure again. So, I don't know. I think some of it's woo-woo quackery, because also I've had 2 back surgeries, and I have, a personal story with a chiropractor, whatever. But then this story, so it's I don't know. But at the end of the day, it is completely made up, and just be careful getting adjusted, because also when people say I need to get my spine realigned or something realigned, you're not out of line, okay? Just want to, obviously, if you have scoliosis, that is different. I'm not talking about that. But just a normal, I need to get my bones realigned. You're not unaligned, right? That would be a broken bone. You're not unaligned. Okay. Any hoodles. I wonder why she's getting adjusted, because Why? Right? Okay, I don't know. Unless this chiropractor, so my chiropractor in Austin, he would not adjust me. He would essentially, we would do traction for my lower back, which is absolutely amazing. Kind of gives your spine and your discs just room to breathe, especially if you've had prior injury. And then he'd also, this is the worst thing. My husband has to do this sometimes. Essentially breaks up the scar tissue from my surgeries, and he takes a scraper and just scrapes like on my scars in my lower back, and it aids in blood flow. So then I can, immediately stand up straighter. It does not feel very good, but it's needed. That's what he would do. Any hoodles, my dog would not stop whining, so I had to take them out real quick. Any hoodles, so don't come for me with the whole chiropractic thing. I'm not gonna defend it by any means. That's just my opinion. However, not an opinion that it was a made up practice. Just do some research. Okay, let's get back to the video.
Some of the girls in there were saying that when they get adjusted, they also get contractions. Okay, finished at the chiropractor, no contractions, so that's a good thing. Also, she gave me some new electrolytes to try because the element ones are just a little bit too sweet for my liking during pregnancy. I feel like I'm one of those weird people that actually...
Sweet? Dude, the element ones are gross. They are, there's salt. It's just salt. Which, if you put some salt in your whatever, it could help, but the element ones, I'm pretty sure those are the right ones, that are just bleh, super salty, really gross. Hey, remember the ring things when it was like what, $300 freaking dollars? She was like, meh, super affordable jewelry. Here's my link. it's like freaking $300 for, oh my god.
Dates, so I'm gonna have a few of these before dinner because I just got kind of hungry. You got me yellow flowers.
Dude, I used to, man, one thing about Texas that I miss, I don't miss a lot about Texas, but one thing about Texas that I miss is HEBs, dude. I miss HEBs. I used to get dates, I'd put, and they were like already the pitted ones, and I'd cut them, and I'd stuff peanut butter in them. Oh, my Lord. Oh, you couldn't eat a whole bunch of them because a lot of calories in peanut butter and a date. But if you're not counting anything, ooh, blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, it's so good.
Yep.
Why did you say you got yellow flowers?
Because they remind me of sunshine, and they remind me, and you need to be back to your sunshiny self.
We'll explain that later. We were gonna make steaks, but we didn't feel like cooking, so we're doing Texas Roadhouse for dinner. So we got salads, of course, the rolls.
And if I bought you flowers because I miss who you used to be. That's literally what he just said. I wanted you to be something different, so here, flowers.
That is my kryptonite, and then 2 steaks, and I got potatoes with mine.
Check your facts. It could be
literal kryptonite, Texas Roadhouse rolls, and this cinnamon butter.
Absolutely agree with that. Okay, my oldest daughter and my husband, I do not know them. They do not like cinnamon butter. Like, huh? Who are you? Why? Do you like it? If you don't, you can leave. Who are you? Who doesn't like cinnamon butter? They're like, man, it's too sweet. I'm like, what? It's so dippable and yummy.
Okay, so I am ready for bed, unwinding for the night. Yes, our tree is still up. Don't at me. I need to take it down. Jordan and I just haven't literally had time to take it down. So I think we're gonna do that when my mother-in-law and sister-in-law are here for the baby shower. But I wanted to share my supplements that I am taking currently. Also, the skincare that I'm currently using is like a beef tallow.
God! She's doing all the influencer things. Link is in the description box. The link is in the... Bang, 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 bang.
type face balm. There's some things that I had to stop using during pregnancy as soon as I got pregnant. Most of you guys probably know that. So that, like, you have to stop using certain face items, face products, all of that. Okay, so here's the current lineup of my supplements. This is the prenatal I've been taking. I started taking this before we got pregnant and I absolutely love it. It does require you taking 3 pills. So if you're not about pills, then maybe try gummies instead, but this is so good. This I have not been taking during pregnancy, but I am about to ask my midwife if I can take it. It has, let's see if I can read that on this camera. Yeah, it's got like beef organs in it, which is really, really good for women. I was taking this religiously before I conceived, before I got pregnant. So if you've ever been looking for a women's like supplement to help with iron and such, definitely try this. But my doula actually yesterday at a birth class.
Beef organs are a big trend / fad now. I need to do more research into beef organs. I'm not going to speak on that because I do not know a lot about it. I need to do research on it, but that is a huge fad right now for women's health. Beef organs.
Said that I should be able to still take this and that it's really, really good and beneficial postpartum. So I might start taking this again soon. My papaya enzyme. So I started getting really bad indigestion around the end of my 2nd trimester, and I've never had it before, and I didn't want to take Tums because Tums has all the weird chemicals and blue and yellow and red food dyes, and I just try to avoid that stuff as much as possible. I'm not perfect at it, but I do try to, like, if I can find a more holistic option, I'm gonna do that. And so literally.
But doesn't she get Botox in her face? Pretty sure, because her forehead isn't moving an inch. So, ma'am, like, these influencers are driving me freaking nuts. I try to stay away, which great. Me as well. Any food dye, no thank you. I really try to stay away from that nonsense. However, I also don't put my face full of shit like these women do. I just don't. It's organic everything, but please put needles in my face. Okay.
Indigestion as I'm talking to you guys. These papaya enzymes is what my doula and my midwife both suggested, and they have worked wonders. They're chewable. They taste like papaya, which is really shocking. I mean, not shocking because they're papaya enzymes, but they actually taste pretty good. And so you can take them up to 3 times a day. You just chew them right after your meal. And so I usually just take them at nighttime because that seems to be when it gets the worst, is at night. I would usually try to do like a before bed meal, but lately I just have not been able to do that because it feels like it's literally going to come back up. I take these right before bed just to help with that. And then the last thing is magnesium. Magnesium. I can tell a difference when I'm not taking this regularly. I've actually increased my dosage because they say that you need more when you're pregnant. Also, I'm so winded. Oh my gosh, hang on. But like I was saying, I can tell a difference of when I'm not taking enough magnesium. I get crazy leg cramps during pregnancy, which didn't even know that was a thing. I can't sleep. I feel super restless. I feel like I have restless legs, which also didn't know that that was a thing. And so I've also been using a magnesium body rub. Highly recommend that. I think mine is from mOmMa. I'll put a picture of it right here on the screen. And so I've been rubbing that on my legs at night, and then I think I've been taking 4 capsules. It only calls for 1. So I've definitely increased my dosage, and it's one of those things like you can't take too much of it. And so yeah, those are the supplements that I've been taking. I know there's other things you can take too, but I really do think that it's just per person. Everyone has different needs and different vitamin and mineral deficiencies, and so these are what have been working for me this whole pregnancy and have allowed me to just feel my best and feel good. And you know, there's some pregnancy symptoms that you can't get around, like exhaustion and nausea and all of those things. For nausea, Unisom B6 has been a wonder worker. So, and then I also have been enjoying a creamy root beer Zevia at nighttime. The fizzy helps if I get nauseous at all. It just helps kind of like, I don't know, make my tummy settle down a little bit. Anything fizzy, whether it's like sparkling water, Topo Chico, Zevia, Diet Coke, anything like that is just so good. But that's...
Dude, Topo Chico is so gross. If you don't know what it is, it's just sparkling water. Zero flavor. No, it is so gross.
Up trying to chew this papaya enzyme. That sums up my full day of eating. Let me know in the comments below what kind of videos you guys want to see in my 3rd trimester. Definitely nursery things coming up, mama hauls, hospital bag, baby bag, all of those.
Mama hauls. Oh. Ugh. Spend the day with mama. Mama hauls. Blah, blah, blah. So gross. Stupid. Alright, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off there. She just kind of rambles the rest of the time. Anywho, so y'all let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And definitely let me know if you think that they are going to be kind of like the Bashams, to where, like I said in the beginning of the video, where they're saying, of course, we're not going to exploit our baby. And then like everything that they do has something to do with their kid. Let me know if you think they're going to be family vloggers or not. I think they will be. Just let me know. I really want to know what y'all what y'all think about it. Okay. I appreciate y'all so very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.